What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to give you guys a first look at EBONY MAW in his new Infinity War uniform. Personally, in my opinion, this is one of the best uniforms you can buy from update 4.1 simply because of all that it does for the character. For me, EBONY MAW has always been a really good character in this game for PvE and for PvP, but as of right now, he's actually evolved a little bit more. Not only can he be used as a leader because he has one of the best leaderships in the game, and he can be used as a standalone character in any game mode regardless of what you think. I think he's a really good character for timeline because he can hide in iframes all the time, and on top of that, he's good for ABX as well. He may not be the best ABX character, but he can definitely do it. So yeah, EBONY MAW has always been a really good character across the board, but now thanks to this uniform bonus, he can actually be used as a support type as well. So in my opinion, he's one of the most useful members of the Black Order. But that's not where it ends with this guy. He's rocking 5 new skill changes, and I love them all, honestly. As you can see right here, this is probably the most important skill though, but he has 4 iframes in his kit now, making him even more of a nuisance than he was before. I really like the pull on the 2 as well. Love the animation, love the skill as a whole. Happy they finally changed these 2 because these were the 2 skills that I didn't use in his kit at all. The 3 skill, however, there's one downside to this. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, how can there possibly be a downside to 10 seconds of mind control that can work on every piece of game content, including World Boss and World Boss Ultimate, where you can have the enemy completely at your mercy for 10 seconds on an 18-second cooldown, where if you have max skill cooldown, that's only 9 seconds, meaning as soon as this is about to end, you can put it back up. The only downside I've found in my time playing with him is that if you go up against enemies that have really high dodge rate and they dodge this, you are left stranded and you have to wait what feels like forever to put it back up again. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you're building him, you might want to consider giving him a little bit of ignore dodge in his kit to ensure that this hits pretty often. But it does hit pretty often, but just keep in mind that when this gets dodged, this is a major part of his kit. But when it does hit, guys, the enemy is completely at your mercy. You can slowly pick them apart and there's not a damn thing they can do. He's so dominant thanks to this freaking mind control. So I'm happy that they gave him this, because in the movie this is a big part of his kit. So absolutely love that. The 5 skill is basically the same, but it has more hits and more damage, and they moved the summons from the 3 to the 4, and I really like the fact that the 2 and the 1 are actually usable skills now, so you can actually use them in the rotation. When it comes to his overall build, this is what it currently looks like right now. As you can see, this is what it currently looks like right now. I think I have him in a decent place, but I'm going to try to improve him a little bit more because I want to see just how much I can currently get out of this guy, because I love abusing that mind control. As you can see, I have 130 for attack speed, 49% for critical rate, 178 for critical damage, 48% for ignore defense, and 48% for reduced cooldown duration. And you would think that since I don't have max skill cooldown, I would struggle to keep the enemy completely locked down with that mind control ability, but it's not even close to being an issue since I have all the iframes in the world that I can literally just jump into if for some reason they get out of it. But as for the rest of his kit, this is what it currently looks like. As you can see, no ooze on him just yet, but eventually I'll get there and start working on him. Rotation for me, to be honest, I spam the 3 off cooldown, then I use 4 and 5, and then I try to use 1. And if I need to group the enemies together to mind control them all, then I'll use the 2 for that and then go right back into the 3. As for his ISO set, I'm rocking Power Angry Hulk, and I currently have critical damage and a 140 proc on him. Uniform is still currently at normal, but eventually I'll work on that just a little bit. So we'll jump into Shadowland here really quickly, and I'll show you guys the mind control in action on this rumble right here. This should be super easy, but I just love using that freaking mind control, guys. All right, so we're gonna go 5-4, and then we'll go 2 to pull them together, and then 3 to mind control them. All right, then let's beat oh my goodness, the summons are just completely locking them down, so I can't even get the troll and then make I can't even get the freaking have them beat up on each other. I'm so sad, but as you guys can see, man, this guy's a freaking beast. Between the iframe and the mind control, it's just really awesome to play this guy. On top of that, when you use him in World Boss Ultimate, you get that extra bonus thanks to his uniform. But that's all for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Ebony Maw if you have the uniform, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and I'm gone.